Hello, and welcome back to the English Leap podcast. I am so happy you are here with me today. My name is your host, and I am excited to help you improve your English skills. Today, we have a very interesting and useful topic. We are going to learn how to talk about yourself. This is often the first thing you do when you speak English. It is important to feel confident when you do this. When you meet someone new, you need to introduce yourself. This helps you make new friends and connections. Many beginners feel nervous when they have to speak about themselves. They worry about making mistakes or forgetting words. Do not worry, because today we will make it very simple. We will break it down into small, easy steps. By the end of this episode, you will be ready to speak. The first step is the greeting. This is how you start the conversation. You can say hello or hi in casual situations. If you are in a formal situation, you might say good morning or good afternoon. It is important to smile when you say this. A smile makes you look friendly and open. People like to talk to friendly people. So start with a big smile and a clear greeting. After the greeting, you must say your name. You can say, I am, followed by your name, or my name is, followed by your name. Both ways are correct and very common. For example, I would say, my name is John. If you have a nickname, you can add that too. You can say, but you can call me Johnny. This makes the conversation feel more personal and relaxed. The next thing people usually ask is where you are from. You can talk about your country or your city. You can say, I am from Brazil, or I come from Tokyo. If you live in a different place now, you can add that information. For example, I am from Spain, but I live in London now. This gives the other person more information about your life story. Now, let's talk about your age. In some cultures, talking about age is not common, but in English, it is okay to share this. You simply say, I am 25 years old. Remember to use the verb am and not have. A common mistake is saying, I have 20 years. That is incorrect. The correct phrase is always, I am 20 years old. Next, you can talk about your family. You do not need to give too many details. You can just say if your family is big or small. For example, I come from a big family, or I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. If you are the only child, you can say, I am an only child. This is a nice topic because everyone has a family. After family, we often talk about our job or our studies. If you are a student, you can say, I am a student at the university. You can also say what you study. For example, I study biology, or I am studying to become a doctor. This shows people what you are interested in. It helps them ask you questions about your life and your future goals. If you work, you can talk about your job title. You can say, I work as a teacher, or I am an engineer. You can also mention where you work. For example, I work for a large company in the city. If you do not have a job right now, you can say, I am currently looking for a job. This is a very normal thing to say. Sometimes you might want to talk about how long you have done something. You can say, I have worked there for 3 years. This uses a slightly harder grammar structure, but it is very useful. It shows that you have experience. If you are a beginner, just stick to the simple phrase, I work at a bank. That is perfectly fine and easy to understand. Another great topic to include is your daily routine. You can say, I usually wake up at 7 in the morning. This gives people an idea of your lifestyle. You can mention if you are a morning person or a night owl. A night owl is someone who likes to stay up late. These small details make your introduction unique and interesting to the listener.
Talking about languages is also very good. Since you are learning English, you should mention it. You can say, I am learning English, or I speak Spanish and a little English. People will appreciate that you are trying to learn. It is a great way to practice immediately. You can ask them to help you if you forget a word. Most people are very kind.
Now, let's review what we have covered so far. We talked about greetings, names, and where you are from. We also talked about age, family, and jobs. These are the basic facts about your life. They build the foundation of your introduction. But an introduction needs more than just facts. It needs personality. In the next part of this podcast, we will talk about your hobbies. We will also discuss your personality traits and your dreams. These things help people understand who you really are. They help you connect on a deeper level. It transforms a boring list of facts into a real conversation. This is the secret to making friends in English. So, take a deep breath and relax. You are doing a great job listening to this slow English. Learning to talk about yourself takes time and practice. Do not rush. In the second half of this episode, we will put everything together. We will make sure you sound natural and confident. Let's continue to the next section. Welcome back to the second part of our episode. Now that we have covered the basic facts, let's talk about hobbies. Hobbies are the things you do for fun. Talking about hobbies is the best way to find common interests with new people. You can start by saying, I like or I enjoy. For example, I like playing soccer, or I enjoy reading books. When you talk about hobbies, try to add a little detail. Instead of just saying, I like music, say, I like listening to pop music. Or you can say, I enjoy cooking Italian food. This makes your English sound much better. It also gives the other person a chance to ask, oh, what is your favorite dish to cook? It creates a conversation. You can also use the phrase, in my free time. This is a very common English phrase. You can say, in my free time, I watch movies on Netflix, or in my free time, I go to the gym. This tells people what you do when you are not working or studying. It shows your personality and what makes you happy. Speaking of personality, you can also describe what kind of person you are. You can use adjectives like shy, outgoing, hardworking, or funny. You might say, I am a little shy at first, but I am very friendly. Or you can say, I am a hardworking person who loves to learn. This helps people understand your character quickly. It is also nice to talk about your favorites. You can talk about your favorite food, movie, or a season. You can say, my favorite season is summer because I love the beach. Or my favorite food is pizza. Everyone loves talking about food. It is a universal topic that works in every culture. It is a safe and easy topic for beginners. Now, let's think about your future goals. What do you want to do next year? You can say, I want to travel to America, or I hope to get a better job. Sharing your dreams makes you sound passionate. It shows that you have ambition. It also lets people encourage you and support you. One of your goals is probably to speak fluent English. You can share this goal in your introduction. You can say, my goal is to speak English fluently. This explains why you are practicing. It explains why you might be listening to this podcast. It is a great thing to share with other English speakers. They will respect your effort. Now we need to put all these pieces together. A good self-introduction flows smoothly. You start with your name, then your background, then your job, and finally your hobbies. It is like building a house. You start with the foundation and build up. If you follow this structure, you will never get lost. You will always know what to say next. Hello, My name is Sarah. I am 24 years old and I come from France. I am a student studying art. In my free time, I love painting and visiting museums. I am a friendly person and I want to improve my English. See how simple that was? It is short, clear, and effective.
You should practice your introduction many times. You can practice in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and speak out loud. This helps you check your body language. Are you smiling? Are you looking confident? The mirror is a great tool for beginners. It helps you become comfortable with the sound of your own voice speaking English. Another great tip is to record yourself. Use your phone to record your voice. Then listen to it. Does it sound clear? Is it too fast? Listening to yourself helps you find mistakes. You can correct them and try again. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn and grow. Remember, confidence is the most important thing. Even if your grammar is not perfect, confidence makes you a good speaker. If you speak clearly and smile, people will understand you. Do not worry about having a perfect accent. Your accent is a part of who you are. It is unique and special. Just focus on being understood. So your homework for today is to write down your introduction. Write about your name, job, and hobbies. Then read it out loud 5 times. Each time you read it, try to sound more natural. Try to look up from the paper. Soon, you will not need the paper at all. You will be able to say it for memory. Thank you so much for listening to the English Leap podcast today. I hope this episode helps you talk about yourself with confidence. You have learned many new phrases and tips. Now it is time to use them in the real world. Go out and meet new people. Introduce yourself and make new friends. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We release new English listening practice videos every week. We want to help you reach your goals. Leave a comment below and introduce yourself to us in English. I would love to read about you. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.